everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, it will be quick fire messages again due to my current health issues. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull some cards from the Quantum Oracle and the Moonology decks. We'll then get some tarot messages using the Waite deck. And if needed, we'll pull some angel answers at the end. So let's get into your reading, Aries. So just while I shuffle your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. There we go. So, from the Quantum Oracle this week, Aries, you have Dark Thoughts in reverse. So that's good. So it looks like, you've made some real changes within, okay? It's like you're ready to free yourself from many thought patterns you had that were self-deprecating or they're just detrimental to your happiness overall, right? Things that were kind of really self-limiting, things that was really kind of keeping you in a lower vibe. But you're not doing that anymore. You're kind of choosing the higher path. You're choosing to release whatever keeps you feeling trapped, stuck, stagnant, that makes you feel like you're not able to progress or recover, right? Whatever it is. And I feel like now you're kind of choosing a different path. You're choosing to approach various situations in your life very differently because you have a very different mindset. So that's awesome, okay? So it's like you've broken out the rat race in terms of the reoccurring negative thought process, which is amazing. And trust me, rewiring, there we go, rewiring your thought process is not easy. So yeah, it's very commendable. Okay, so the card you have from the Moonology deck, oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied now. From the Moonology deck, you have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Amazing. So you see, like this is it. Because you've shifted gears, you've shifted your focus, you've come out from a negative mindset into a positive one, you're feeling more empowered, just generally more positive overall. You're starting to feel that things are about to change for you, that whatever you felt like wasn't really going anywhere is starting to pick up speed, okay? And I feel like when we get into your season, Aries, that's when it'll be full steam, ahead towards whatever it is that you're trying to work on, embark on, create, okay? So I feel like this is like you in preparation mode for when your season turns around, and then boom, you're going straight into action. So amazing. Because yeah, we're almost in your season, so yeah, definitely won't be long. So that's pretty cool. And generally, you guys, Aries, you are go-getters, you don't like being stagnant. So yeah, Pisces energy, you had to kind of hold fire for a minute. But now you're preparing to get going again, okay? You're like revving up your engines, pretty much. So, awesome. Let's see what else we find out here from the tarot. As to what this could be in relation to. Okay. Okay, this is very interesting. So I think perhaps you had a self-sabotatory mindset when it comes to matters of the heart, what you felt was for you and what wasn't, okay? But it looks like you're changing your whole perspective on this, but let's go into it. So the first card out is the Four of Wands. I'm gonna say the Four of Wands. That's the next card. We'll get there. Four of Cups. What is going on? Anyway, Four of Cups. Okay, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, before you were just like, I feel like the universe was waving something in your face. Okay, it could have been a new love interest. It could have been something pertaining to a person's true feelings. It could be trying to, show you your real feelings, trying to bring the unconscious to the surface. And you were just like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to look at that right now. There was like a certain level of dismissal and denial. Because for you, it felt easier and more carefree if you were to just keep things lighthearted, if you were just focused on, like the simple pleasures in life, just hanging out with friends and family and having a good time and doing things that you enjoy. You didn't want to really get too deep into your feelings, right? But now you're being kind of forced to address them, because you had to really sit with them for some time, especially when you were going through this kind of dark night of the soul energy. It kind of forced you to address your emotions. So you could only turn a blind eye for so long, but now it's like you had to sit with it and you're choosing to take a different perspective, okay? So I feel like now you're kind of really evaluating how you truly feel and whether you feel is something for you or if you would rather pursue something else, okay? The next card is the Four of Wands in reverse. Fire energy, this is your energy along with Leo and Sagittarius. Yeah, so I feel like on one level, you're feeling like you're still not ready to explore a serious connection with someone. So you could be single, right? Or you could be in a relationship or just dating, but you're still keeping it quite light, okay? You're not really getting into anything heavy at this time. There isn't a real strong sense of commitment here, even if you are exclusive, right? If you are dating or in a relationship. But I feel like this is changing. This is changing pretty quickly. And I think you're feeling it, that your feelings are starting to surface more and more. You've had to really process, in order to heal certain aspects, why you were kind of turning a blind eye to love in some way. And I feel like now you're kind of having to re-look at, whether or not you would want a serious commitment. Because for a long time you convinced yourself that that wasn't what you want, but that's now changing from what it seems here. Next card is the Page of Wands, okay? More fire energy, your energy. But this could, I see Sagittarius here, so you could have a Sagittarius making themselves known to you, okay? Communicating their feelings, what it is that they want. This person could be, quite a distance away from you, or possibly from a different country, right? You may come from different backgrounds, okay? Maybe this person wants something completely different from what you wanted, but now that's starting to change, okay? But I feel like someone here is expressing how they really feel, what it is that they want. They're kind of putting themselves out there and hoping for the best. This is a very hopeful energy. So I feel like this is someone that's now gaining the confidence, right, to express how they feel. This could be them, but this could also be you, Aries, okay? So take it however it resonates specifically for your situation, because it will be different for different people. But someone is getting the courage to just make their feelings known, to express how passionate they truly are about another person here. Okay, this is getting interesting. Next card is the Temperance card in reverse. There's that Sagittarius energy. So you could have Sag in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. But I feel like someone is getting impatient here. I feel like either the person that's on the person you're dealing with is getting impatient, or you're starting to get to that point where you can no longer ignore or deny what's taking place here. That something needs to be alchemized, something needs to change, okay? That your feelings are changing. You see how there's like water being poured from one cup to another? That is a transfer, that is an alchemization process, that is a change from a negative to a positive, right? But there is still more work to be done here. Why? Because still on some level, even though you don't have this dark thought process anymore, there is still some part of you that is resistant to the truth regarding your feelings. So, but I feel like the person you may be dealing with is becoming impatient. They want to know exactly where they stand with you, how they feel is abundantly clear. And they're ready to express that, even if, you know, they have already on some level communicated this to you. But I feel like they're still waiting to know exactly where they stand with you, because they're tired of things being up in the air and not solidified, okay? And the next card, especially because we have the Hierophant, okay? So Taurus energy. You could be an Aries Taurus cusper. You could be dealing with a Taurus, right? But regardless, this is the energy of tradition. This is the energy of high-level awareness, inner wisdom. This is, you know, the high priest. This is someone who's very much in communion with the divine. So, and they give, you know, counsel to others, right? So I feel like, even though, and bear in mind, this is a very committed energy as well. So I feel like your person here may be looking for commitment. They may want to have a long-term relationship, you know, something very solid. They may want to settle down, you know, get married, have children. Maybe that's the discussion they're looking to have with you, but they want to know what your response will be to that, whether or not you share the same values, that you want the same things. Because obviously if they're starting to consider these things as a long-term plan with you, they need to know if you feel the same way. And this could be a conversation that you've been purposefully putting off for some time now, right? Or you feel like the other person has been, but regardless, it's coming up. And I feel like you're starting to realize what your values are, what your principles are. Not to say you didn't before, but I feel like it's becoming abundantly clear exactly how you feel at this point in time with regards to a serious commitment and what that entails for you, okay? Because it's different for different people. So I feel like some of you are considering possibly settling down. For others of you, you're considering possibly considering what exactly that means for you, because you're still working that out. I think some of you already know, but for some of you, you're still kind of getting very clear on that, because you know this, you feel it, that this conversation is coming up. You know that the person you're dealing with is already giving you signs that this is what they want. Bringing in my ears, so yeah. So I feel like you're now getting abundantly clear on what that means to you. What does a serious commitment look like to you? How do you want to progress in the connection? And in the next card, you have the Eight of Cups, okay, in reverse, okay, water energy. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you've already had to sit with your emotions. You've already had to sit about how sit with how you feel about this person, right, as well, and where it's all leading to. I feel like perhaps in the past, when there were signs that things were getting too serious, you'd maybe run away, but you're not doing that anymore, right? Or you may kind of sabotage the connection, or maybe you would just lose interest if things seem to be getting like too serious. Or you felt like things were just, not perfect or whatever, like there was a lot of emotions involved and it was a bit overwhelming and, it wasn't so joyful anymore, right? But now I feel like rather than running away from those heavier emotions, you're choosing to sit with it. Because you really want to be clear on how you want to proceed forward in this connection, okay? So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely picking up this is someone you're already in connection with, okay? This is someone that either, like I said, you know that has feelings for you and you've been turning a blind eye to, someone you've been dating for some time, or someone you're in a relationship with. But there's definitely a need to get very clear on what you want moving forward. So let's see if we can get some quick angel answers for you. Is there anything else that Aries needs to know with regards to the situation and whoever they may be connected to or will be connecting with more profoundly? Yeah, okay. So, you have two cards here. Trust, okay, is the first one. So having faith that this can work out and be a beautiful, abundant connection, right? That is not something to be fearful of. And if you believe, okay, so she's holding the Merkaba, okay, this is a very ascendant symbol, okay. So if you believe, you know, that this can work out beautifully, that you can have higher levels of commitment with this person, and it doesn't have to be scary or intense or overwhelming, or doesn't mean that it's going to go down the pan just because other people's relationships, you know, haven't worked out. If you trust that, you know, this person is in it for the long term as you are, you can have a very beautiful future with them, right? Because they seem to be just as committed as you are. It feels like this person was ready before you, from what I'm seeing here, but it could be vice versa, okay? But that's how I'm seeing it and how I'm feeling it, because predominantly I'm focused on your energy in this reading, okay? So I feel like it's you that's kind of catching up to this realization, okay? So I hope that helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And honestly, Aries, just be honest with yourself and this person. Whatever you feel you want, just vocalize it, okay? It's important for everyone to know exactly where they stand and if you are both headed in the same direction. So send you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.